Today we are going to see the frame formalism. It is a knowledge representation technique used in structured data called frames, which describe the typical situations or objects by organizing a relevance, facts, rules, and relationships. It was introduced by Marvin Minsky in 1975 as a way to human model commonsensible knowledge. That is nothing but is a way to model stereotypical situations and improve the reasonings in AI systems. The concept of frames it is a data structure that hold all the information about some specific object or some concept. It's like a rules, facts, or relationship. Each frame consists of collections of attributes that is named as the slots and associated values is called as fillers. These frames can be organized hierarchically, allowing inheritance of properties. And there is a more structure of frame. It typically consists of a frame name, slots, fillers, default values, and facets. Frame name is nothing but it identifies the object or a concept, and slots is nothing but attributes or properties of the object. Fillers is nothing but the value is going to assign to slots that assign to that attributes or properties. And default values is nothing but is a predefined value for slots when no specific value is given. Facets is nothing but some additional information you want to give to the slots fillers. Examples we want to give the conditions, constraints, or procedures. Example of frame representation is first we give one book. In this book, who is the author? What is the name of the book? And which year they do? And what is the price? Slot means this name, author, year, price. These are the slot. Filler means we want to fill the name, author, and year and price. Facets is nothing but it is a various aspects of slots is known as facets. We already see slots is the attributes or properties of the object. Here facets is the aspects of slots is known as the facets. Facets are the feature of frames which enable us to put constraints on the frames. Facet is nothing but it is extra information about the slot, kind of like metadata for the slot. It gives more details about how the slot should be used, its constraints or behaviors like that. For example, we take a frame as a dog, slot color, and we also take a slot as a sound, etc. And common types of facets are it gives a default value for the slots and specific data type and limits slots value to a set and procedure to compute the value if not unknown. Procedure that runs when a value is added, and also it gives a numeric limits. Value, default, range, procedural attachments are there in the facets. Hierarchy of frames is nothing but we give university names, course, departments. In this university, there are many courses for the BE, ME, PhD like that. Department is CSE, EC, many departments are there. For that A part faculty, who is a faculty, department what, qualification what, like that we want to separately want to give. And frame formalism, in this frame formalism, coding of frames in Prolog. Coding of frames in Prolog, frames, university. For that, although Prolog does not have building frames like object-oriented language, you can simulate frames using facts and rules. Each frame is represented as a set of facts. Each slot of frame is a predicate. You can include default value, inheritance, and even facet using rules. Coding of frames in Prolog, frame of university, அதில் நேம் அனாலிசிட்டி என்னென்ன கோர்ஸ்லாம் இருக்குது, டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் என்ன, இது எப்படி எடுத்து பார்க்குறோம்னா யூனிவர்சிட்டிக்குள்ள ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி, அவங்க எந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டியில் பார்ட், அவங்க என்னோட குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் என்ன, அவங்க ஏஜ் என்ன, எக்ஸட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட், அவங்க எந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டி, நேஷ்னாலிட்டி என்ன, அவங்க ஏஜ் என்ன, இப்போ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டோட நேம் ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ரெண்டு கொடுத்துருக்கோம், அவ்வளோதான். Let us see the summary. Knowledge representation technique already we tell us introduced by Marvin Minsky. Uses structured units called frames to model typical situations or concepts. Each frame consists of slots, that is attributes, and fillers values. Frame name, for example, frame name the concept being represent example restaurant, For that slots, there is some properties of features, example menu, waiter, location. And fillers is urban or Italian food like that. In this inheritance in frames means frames can inherit from other frames, allows reuse and extensions of knowledge.